Luca Carter ruled Blackwood Academy with an iron fist. Feared by students, untouchable by teachers, and worshipped by his followers, he was the storm everyone avoided. Except for one boy, Eli Hayes, small, quiet, and completely unimpressed by Luca's reign of terror. Eli had spent years enduring Luca's taunts and cruel games, but beneath the bruises, the stolen lunches, and the harsh words, there was something neither of them could understand. An unspoken pull, a connection that neither fists nor fear could break. And when one fateful night forced them together, Luca would have to face the one truth he had spent his whole life denying. He had never wanted to hurt Eli. Luca Carter had always known power. With his sharp smirk, strong fists, and an unshakable reputation, no one dared to challenge him. No one except Eli Hayes. He wasn't loud or brave, not in the way others were. He didn't fight back. But he didn't cower either. That made Luca furious. It made him act out, pushing Eli harder, pulling him into his world of cruel pranks and dominance. And yet, every time Eli met his gaze with those piercing blue eyes, Luca felt something tighten inside him, something he wasn't ready to name. It happened on a cold autumn evening, a stupid fight, a dare gone wrong, and a locked janitor's closet. Luca and Eli trapped together with nothing but silence and years of unspoken tension between them. "What, no sharp words, Hayes?" Luca taunted, leaning too close, voice dripping with something almost dangerous. Eli exhaled, tired. "I'm done playing your games, Carter." Something snapped in Luca at those words. He grabbed Eli's wrist, the touch searing. "Then stop looking at me like that," he growled. "Like what?" Eli whispered. "Like I'm not a monster." The days after the closet incident changed everything. Luca found himself seeking Eli out, not to torment him, but to see him, to hear his voice, to feel that fire between them that scared him more than anything. And then, one night, when Eli was cornered by a group of older boys, Luca acted on instinct. He didn't think. He fought. He protected. And when Eli looked up at him, eyes filled with something Luca didn't deserve, he knew. He was never supposed to hate him. Luca had spent years convincing himself that what he felt for Eli was nothing but control, dominance. But now, standing in Eli's dimly lit bedroom, his knuckles still bruised from the fight, he couldn't lie to himself anymore. "You should hate me," Luca admitted, voice hoarse. "I made your life hell." Eli stepped closer, his fingers ghosting over Luca's bruised hand. "You did." Luca swallowed hard. "Then why aren't you running?" Eli smirked slightly, tilting his head. "Because, Luca, you never really wanted to break me." And then Eli kissed him, soft, tentative, but with a heat that shattered every wall Luca had built around himself. Luca wasn't used to gentleness, to stolen touches and whispered secrets, to the way Eli could calm his storm with just a look. It terrified him. It consumed him. He still slipped up sometimes, letting old habits take over, saying things he didn't mean, but Eli never backed down. He never let Luca push him away, and for the first time in his life, Luca wanted to be better. For him. Their love wasn't perfect. It was messy, raw, built on years of pain and unspoken longing. But it was real, and Luca Carter had never wanted anything more. As they sat on the rooftop of Blackwood Academy, hands intertwined, Luca pressed a kiss to Eli's knuckles. "Still hate me?" he asked, smirking. Eli rolled his eyes, but his smile was soft. "Hate is a strong word." Luca chuckled, pulling him closer. "Good, because I don't think I could survive without you." Eli sighed, leaning against him. "Took you long enough to figure that out." And beneath the bruises, the broken past, and the years of fighting, they found something neither of them had expected. Home. Eli's POV. Luca was never a bad person. He got into fights just protecting himself. He never started them. I don't know how everyone never saw that. His group mates were the one playing pranks, and Luca would just stand with a weird sadness in his eyes. I couldn't ignore him at school. And now, after staying with him for 5 years, I still don't understand how he got that reputation. He has anger issues, but it was because of rough childhood. He has been nothing but sweet and considerate towards me since that incident. He loves me deeply, passionately, and purely.